Hello guys, how you all doing? Just thought I'd do another little video on a piece I picked up a little while ago now. I got this around my birthday, end of January, and if you'd seen some of my recent videos, you probably would have seen this guy lurking in the background, and I've had a few collectors commenting, asking about him, so I thought I'd do a video, as there's not actually that many videos on this particular version on YouTube. I think there's one in Germany, and a fella in the US did a pretty decent review. But I thought, you know, the sun's out, try and you know, get some good light on it and show you some of the details. And you know, like me, if you're kind of on the fence and you was thinking of getting this, then this might just make up your mind. It is the life-size Slimer from the film Ghostbusters, and when I say life-size, I didn't really realise how big Slimer was. I mean, this has come from the original stunt puppet mould, I believe, so it's quite accurate. In fact, it's very accurate, but it is massive. If you've looked at pictures of this and you've watched videos, this and the HCG version, that's another version they do, which is a little bit more premium, but it's kind of, you know, it's the same size and the same kind of looking prop. Nothing quite prepares you for the size of this thing. It's very, very hard to gauge its size until you've got it in front of you, and believe me, it is massive. The box was huge. I had to literally move some of my units around to get him through the door without the arms attached. So if you are going to get this, and in particular the HCG version, because you cannot move the arms on that, you really want to do your homework, because this takes up a lot of space. But let's have a look. We'll get in. I'll try and show you some of those details. And like I say, I was on the fence on this. I've been watching videos. I always fancied it. I just think it's a really funny, cool looking prop. And yeah, I sort of had some money around my birthday, and I thought, you know, why not? And I ordered it, and I absolutely love it. It is just such a cool, funny, excellent piece. You just can't help but smile at it. It's just, it does kind of bring a lot of humour and a lot of joy to your collection. Like I say, this is made by Neca. There is a HCG version which is more premium, different materials, better detail, but it is a lot more expensive. You'll pay probably more than double, if not triple. I don't know the exact prices. I know I inquired about getting one shipped over, and the shipping was just huge on it. So this was kind of my option. Price wise, you will see these kind of online for around $7.50. I don't know where I'd pay that. I'd still be pretty happy if I did pay that, but you can get these for around $5.50, which, you know, I was kind of dubious. But when I ordered it, and when I got it, you know, that just completely went out the window. Super happy with it. Sometimes with Neca, you know, sometimes their paint can be a little bit hit and miss, and you know, you kind of get what you get what you pay for in that respect. And all in all, on this, I think they've done a really good job on the paint app. I mean, if we get in closer, you will see imperfections. So take, for example, if we go in around the eyes, you can see some sort of like overlaps and runs. I've only actually just noticed this, but I've got a little bit of white paint on his gum there. You know, if it bothers you, it's an easy fix. Again, if we look at the teeth, you can just see an overlap on the gums. But if you've got Neca props, especially their Gremlins, you know, some of their life-size stuff that they've worked with foam, you'll expect that. But all in all, I thought this was going to be kind of pretty much one tone of green, and it's not. I think it's a little bit brighter, more yellowy than the HCG version. That seems to be a little bit darker. But if you look at it, and it's a little bit more prominent to the naked eye, there's some really nice... I'm having to actually film this quite far back to get him in. But there is some really nice kind of yellow hues. And some browns. And some darker greens, lighter greens. They've done a really, really fantastic job, I think, on the paintwork. That kind of gives you, that profile there, kind of gives you an idea of the size of him. But again, it's so hard to gauge. He's a massive, massive piece. Just get a front on look at him. Now with the arms, this comes in like 4 pieces. So you've got the main, obviously the main body, the 2 arms, and then you've got this kind of prop stand that you put under his bum, and he just kind of leans against that. And it works fine. You know, you can prop him up, you can have him sitting back a little bit. One of the advantages on the Neca version over the HCG is, and this might sound a little bit kind of trivial, but I think it's kind of important because it is such a massive piece, and you do need to do your homework in terms of where you're going to put it. But if it's kind of like you're really kind of pinching for space, you can move these arms. So you can move that arm down and move this arm up. Yes, they might not align properly with the arm. You might have a little bit of a gap, but you know, you can forgive that, I think. If you're really struggling for space, it does give you that option, which the HCG one doesn't. It's a completely solid piece and a complete piece. The other advantage on this over the HCG, so I don't really want to keep going on about the HCG version because this is about the Neca, but one thing they did leave out, and I just don't understand why, is the butt crack. The HCG one is kind of smoothed off, and it isn't there. And to me, it just seems really pathetic, especially for the money you're paying. Yes, you're not really going to look at it, but, you know, it should be there. It's funny, it's cool. Why they didn't include it, I don't know. The Neca one has actually got that. In fact, I'm not going to move him because he is so big. But there you go. You've even got some kind of brown stains around his butt. I don't know why HCG didn't include that, but you've got it with the Neca one, and you can see just underneath. That's the little stand you get. It's just, again, it's like a sort of foam stand that you prop him up on, and it's sufficient. It works fine. We'll just come back round. Really happy with this piece. But it is big. Believe me, it is really big. What I'll do now is I will just sort of show you how I display him, because I've actually got some sort of like cool little props that I use with him. So just bear with me. I'll put them on and then I'll wrap this one up. Okay, and here we go. I kind of wanted to put some food in his mouth, and I managed to get these kind of really realistic looking pieces of chicken and sausages or hot dogs. So yeah, that's what I've done. As you can see, he's got his piece of chicken in his left hand, and then we're just coming close. Got his chicken and hot dogs. Really cool piece. I don't know if I mentioned price. I've shot this video a couple of times. You know, these do sort of go for around between 600 and 700. If you look around, especially on eBay, you'll be able to get this for about $5.50. Well worth the money. I was kind of holding back and I wasn't sure, but I did like it, and it just sort of kind of, you know, the opportunity arose where I had a little bit of money and I had a space, and I thought, yeah, why not? Took a bit of a risk on it, and I'm super happy with it. Let's excuse the shine coming through the window there. But yeah, there you go. That is the Neca life-size Slimer from Ghostbusters. A brilliant piece. Highly recommend it. The only thing I will say is do your homework. Check the measurements on Neca's website, or drop me a message down below if you are really considering it and you want me to measure it. You've got a little bit of leeway with the arms that you can actually move them. Where I actually position mine, I should have the arms in this position, but I sometimes have his left arm down and his right arm up, so he goes in the corner over there, and the alignment isn't quite right, but gets him in there, and it looks fine. You know, from a distance it's absolutely fine. So you've got a little bit of leeway, like I say, in that respect, but he's big, but he's excellent. Anyway, I'm going to wrap that one up here, guys. I will be doing some more videos soon on some other bits, so stay tuned, and I will see you on the next video. Take it easy, stay safe, and I will catch you later.